You're watching Big E Outdoors, educating on the truth of hunters' contributions and conservation for all animals and their survival. The facts behind the hunt, the use of the animals that many don't see, and the true honor of being called a trophy hunter. Big E Outdoors, online, on demand, and on-time hunting television for today's outdoorsmen and women. Watch us here each week on social media with new episodes weekly, special live feeds not seen anywhere else, podcast radio, and our special What's Cooking Wednesdays with Cutco Cutlery. Enjoy our full-length episodes every day on your smartphone, tablets, or your computer, on YouTube, Roku, Google Chrome, Apple TV, Cloud, Amazon Fire, and more. Take Big E TV with you 24/7 everywhere you go. Big E Outdoors is brought to you by Boss Safaris, world-class outdoor adventures, Cutco Cutlery, and by the Wisconsin premier hunting destinations of the Wilderness Reserve, Hogsback Ranch, and Three Lakes Trophy Ranch.
Hey folks, welcome to another great episode of Big E TV. This week we are hunting up in New Brunswick, Canada with the Dorn family at Outback Sporting Lodge. We're going to be hunting some black bears. This is great scenery. We had a great drive up this week. I would recommend that anywhere you go, if you got the opportunity to drive, that you take advantage of that. And we seen some great scenery on the way up, didn't we?
We did. We saw a moose downtown Bangor, Maine. Last
right
spot you figure you'd see one, downtown Bangor, Maine.
Well, Brandon and I are both going after black bears. This will be the first bear for each of us. And so I guess we got to come up with a plan on how we're going to go out and tackle this hunt.
The first night we actually flipped a coin. You were the lucky winner. So Dad actually got to hunt with his bow. The first night I ran the camera for him. And didn't have much luck that night, did we?
No, the weather was pretty bad. It was raining, and so ended up second night, weather was real good. Baits were all hit in the morning.
Yep. It was a good feeling all throughout the whole day. And since I got to run the camera the first night, I got to use the bow the second night, and I ended up having a nice bear come in. It took a little while to decide, whether I wanted to take it or not. I knew it wasn't the biggest bear, but he had some really cool markings on him that made me decide I wanted to take him.
What we decided to do was to go out and actually set up in a stand together, and we were going to switch off filming. So we flipped coin the first night, and I got to go out and be the shooter, but we didn't see anything. The weather wasn't cooperating. So the second night now, when we went out, Brandon actually was the shooter, and we just had a good feeling about it all day long.
Yeah, we went out that day checking baits and resetting baits. Most of I think probably about 90% of the baits were all hit sometime, whether it was that morning or that evening. We saw some moose, some grouse. We saw a marten. The animals were out moving, and it gave you a good vibe for the afternoon.
Away we are off. This is where we hunted. It stays light out real late up here, so we hunt until about 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night. It's light, very, very long. We sat there, it seemed like forever.
Yeah. I looked at my watch, I seen it was 7:01. I remember telling you, oh, it's only 7:01. We looked up and I see this big black shadow coming through the woods about probably 50 yards beyond the bait.
The Wilderness Reserve. Experience one of the largest hunt ranches in the country, located in northern Wisconsin. The Wilderness Reserve features almost 6,000 acres of continuous hunting habitat and one of the most amazing challenges for hunting elk and whitetail available. Avoid the deterrent of hunting in high altitude or having to climb mountains while still experiencing what hunting elk is supposed to be like. Top quality guides, amazing meals, and hospitality of one of the finest destinations around for elk. The Wilderness Reserve. Who wants bacon? Gum Log Plantation, Abbeville, Georgia. Trophy wild boars, meat hunts, awesome turkey hunting, and excellent Georgia whitetail. See Bland at Gum Log for an all-inclusive hunt with great grilling, a superior Southern Georgia lodge, and down-home good hunting. Gum Log Plantation. Let's go hog wild. Welcome back to Biggie Outdoors Television. Television like you've never experienced before. Enjoy our full-length episodes every day on your smartphone, tablets, or your computer, on YouTube, Roku, Google Chrome, Apple TV, Cloud, Amazon Fire, and more. Take Biggie TV with you 24/7, everywhere you go.
Anybody can hunt a whitetail in the back 40. It takes a real hunter to conquer the Yukon and bring home the Yukon moose, sheep, rams, and world-class brown bear. When you're ready to step up, contact World Class Outdoor Adventures. There is no equal. The biggest brown bear and Yukon moose available anywhere, and the very best and most experienced guides in the world. World Class Outdoor Adventures. The ultimate rush. WCOadventures.com.
You can see the bear kind of comes in, he grabs food and goes back off and disappears in the brush. And there's a couple times I wasn't sure it was actually going to come in. You know, it came in probably 3 or 4 times. Took a piece of bread and it would walk back off into the woods and eat that piece of bread, then come back, take another one, go back into the woods and eat it. You know, you could tell by how on alert this bear was and the fact that it was taking the bread and going back in, that there was, at one point in time, there was another bigger bear around that it was afraid of. And you know, like I said, I knew it wasn't a big bear, and I was debating back and forth. You know, do I take it or do I wait for a bigger one? And the more I looked at that bear, I fell in love with it every time. I mean, I love the brown nose on it. You know, and you could see the eyebrows on it had a little brown to them too. And I saw that, and then the chest. I mean, the white markings on the chest. I mean, I was like, man, I want that bear. I knew it wasn't the biggest bear, but it was a trophy to me. Before I took the shot on it, we had a full 360-degree profile of the bear. Not a bad mark on it.
real pretty silky black coat. And eventually it came in, sat down at the tub, you know, just like pulling up to a dinner table. It sat down and it looked away, and I drew back. Then it looked back at me, and I held it there for a minute, and it looked away again. And just as, you know, it looked away, I put a perfect shot right through both lungs, and it kind of barreled off into the woods.
Did you get him good? I'm pretty sure I got him pretty good. The arrow was sitting right there. You know, I've been debating the whole time. Watching him come in and out, I've been debating. He's not the biggest bear, but he's beautiful. There was a devil. You can hear the devil. He's not. That's awesome. And I think you had a good shot. Zoom in on the arrow, see what it looks like. It passed through, I know that much. It passed through and stuck in the ground. Oh my God. It's a beautiful bear. First bear taken by Big E. More beer adrenaline. I'm shaking more and more as we go. Oh, give me 5, buddy. Give me 5. I'm so proud of you. Come. Yes. I've never killed anything with my new Bowtech ammo yet. You just did. I just did. Oh man, that was a beautiful gift. Thank you, Lord. That was great. Yes. That's the thing I was debating. I was like, man, he looks a little small. He might be only 100, 125 pounds. But I love the markings on his chest. Beautiful bear. He's nice and shiny. He's gonna make a beautiful rug, that's for sure. Wow. All right, now before something else moves in and pins us down, let's go ahead and switch it up.
Well, that brings another great, exciting episode to a close. Pure Adrenaline series on Big E TV. This is Brandon's first bear, and actually first bear of any of us here in Pure Adrenaline. Big E Outfitters. This is one of our Super Slam hunts, actually. So Brandon's a little bit ahead of me now again. Yeah. We got to thank our sponsors, Bowtech and the folks at Octane, True Fire for the releases, and
Brand new broadhead.
T1 Broadhead did a great job.
That thing blew right through there. I tell you what, it's anytime you're trying on a new broadhead, you're a little bit skeptical at first, but I'll tell you what, I'm not afraid to take down any kind of game hunting with this new T1 broadhead. That thing blew through there, did its job. Not disappointed one bit.
No, we're fans of a fixed blade broadhead no matter what, and they came out with something that's real simple to use, simple to change the blades, and does a real nice job, flies straight.
The Wilderness Reserve. Experience one of the largest hunt ranches in the country, located in northern Wisconsin. The Wilderness Reserve features almost 6,000 acres of continuous hunting habitat and one of the most amazing challenges for hunting elk and whitetail available. Avoid the deterrent of hunting in high altitude or having to climb mountains while still experiencing what hunting elk is supposed to be like. Top quality guides, amazing meals, and hospitality of one of the finest destinations around for elk. The Wilderness Reserve.
Welcome back to Big E Outdoors Television. Television like you've never experienced before. Enjoy our full-length episodes every day on your smartphone, tablets, or your computer, on YouTube, Roku, Google Chrome, Apple TV, Cloud, Amazon Fire, and more. Take Big E TV with you 24/7, everywhere you go.
Experience Africa with the professional hunters of Boss Safaris and share a lifetime experience, whether you're hunting dangerous game, plains game, or just enjoying the beauty of the dark continent on a photo safari. Years of experience make Boss Safaris the #1 destination and outfitter service in South Africa. Hunt with the boss. Be the boss. Book with Boss Safaris. BossSafaris.com or contact a Big E Outdoor rep for more info and assistance in making your dreams a reality with Boss Safaris.
Well, as you know, we're up here this week in New Brunswick, Canada at Outback Sporting Lodge with the Durn family. And we made a good friend from North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Lynn Bissett. And he last night got a bear, same night I got my bear. And his was quite a bit bigger. And he was, what were you eating? Eating a peanut butter sandwich?
I was eating a peanut butter sandwich about 5:30. He came in.
And I guess tell us kind of how it all happened. We weren't there to see it, but
About 5:30, he came into the bait, walked around, got everything set up, ready to go. He turned broadside, made the shot. He ran about 60, 70 yards.
beautiful bear.
It was exciting. My first bear, I was tickled to death.
Yeah. So the second day of the hunt, we got 2 first bears. So, and tonight
Great
we're gonna
hunt.
go out and get Big E a bear. He's been itching to draw back and smoke one. So, but congratulations, Lynn.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
bear.
Thank you.
When we got here, the tub was turned right away, so my hopes were really, really high. Brandon and I got up in the stand. They got some really nice little sets for stands they built us. We were very comfortable for a long sit, and we sat all afternoon. Again, stays late up here till 9 o'clock at night, almost 10 o'clock at night already this early in the spring. We got on about 20 minutes to 7, and I had told Brandon, I said, just my luck when we go hunting in places that I don't see anything. And no sooner did those words get out of my mouth, I looked up. I could see a good 100 yards away, there was a little clearing through the trees, and here is this bear coming.
He's coming.
So the bear comes in, and he is licking the cake, going around the tub. And you can see he's a little angry. Jonathan put a nice big rock on the top so it didn't tip over real easy. He's trying to nudge the tub a little, and as he works his way around it, I started sliding over in my chair a little bit so that I could get ready to shoot. Well, the bear got sideways, and I decided to go ahead and draw. And he was in a good position, and I figured he was going to give me the shot. But because of the way I was sitting and I wasn't comfortable, I pulled back from the draw, and he heard me and busted me.
Hey, are you ready for some hunting?
Bulletproof, 13 feet tall, countryman does it all.
Three Lakes Trophy Ranch in the northwoods of Wisconsin, where superior Canadian genetic whitetail is our obsession. Come get some.
Find serenity, relax, and enjoy the beauty of Noontutla Creek Farms. Whether it's a family getaway, a weekend with the guys, or a corporate retreat, Noontutla Creek Farm has what you're looking for. Miles of the finest trout streams in the southeast, quail and pheasant hunting, sporting clays, and more. Located in the Blue Hills of Georgia, Noontutla Creek Farm offers it all. Fly fishing lessons, guided trips, or do it yourself. It doesn't get any better than this. Book your getaway today at Noontutla Creek Farm. Welcome back to Biggie Outdoors Television. Television like you've never experienced before. Enjoy our full-length episodes every day on your smartphone, tablets, or your computer. On YouTube, Roku, Google Chrome, Apple TV, Cloud, Amazon Fire, and more. Take Biggie TV with you 24/7, everywhere you go.
Experience Africa with the professional hunters of Boss Safaris and share a lifetime experience, whether you're hunting dangerous game, plains game, or just enjoying the beauty of the dark continent on a photo safari. Years of experience make Boss Safaris the #1 destination and outfitter service in South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique. Share the culture and the life of Africa from the hunt to the table. Hunt with the boss. Be the boss. Book with Boss Safaris. BossSafaris.com. Or contact a Biggie Outdoor rep for more info and assistance in making your dreams a reality with Boss Safaris.
About to let off, and Brandon's over there telling me, no, hold on, he's waiting. And Brandon says, he's coming back. So I was getting pretty excited, and I could see the bear's head coming back out of the brush. You know, he heard me. I hit a branch when I drew. He heard that. He looked right up there, but he couldn't see us the way the blind was. We had a little pine boughness in front of us, and because we were still sitting and I wasn't standing, he never saw me. He just heard a noise that wasn't coming.
Good shot. You got him. I think it was a good shot. That looked like a pretty good shot to me, dude. Dang it. Low. I think it was low. Yes.
What's it?
Yeah. Shh. Yes. Oh. 2 nights, 2 bears, 2. He is dead. There's no...
Did you see it go in?
I saw it go in. I got the whole thing from the time the bear came in. Dude, from the time you drew back to the time you shot, you held that drawback for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Dude, I could have never done it. My arms were shaking so bad there was no way I was going to be able to stand, so I just put it down. I got got my sights right. I'm like, okay, fine. And I let him have it. Thank God for the let off on these bows, dude.
I blew right through him.
This shit's awesome.
Oh, I hope he's that big.
Right by that birch.
Oh, look at that blood on the street. Right. Yeah.
Let's go collect the bear.
Here?
He's right there.
Hey, that brings part 2 of this bear hunt in New Brunswick to a close. There's a lot of adrenaline here. I got my bear tonight.
Yeah,
Brandon
good job,
got his
man.
last night. 2 firsts for us. Whether you've done bear or not before, if you're looking for some great adrenaline, great time, great cooking, just a good vacation overall, you got to come out and see the guys up here at Outback Sporting Lodge in New Brunswick, the Dorn family. We had an awesome time here. We're going to thank our sponsors, Bowtech, TrueFire Releases, the new TrueFire T1 broadheads did an awesome job for us.
Excellent job. Both full pass-throughs.
Yep, complete pass-throughs. Our good friends at Outdoor Edge who furnish us with the knives, Gander Mountain and Madison. These guys furnish us with all the gear that we wear. And we can't forget, we've almost forgot at the end of Brandon's, we got the folks from Excellent Cases. They furnish us with all of our cases for traveling, whether we're traveling by land or air. And again, we had a great time. Go to our website. You'll find a little link there for Outback Sporting Lodge. Find their numbers. You cannot pass up an opportunity like this. It's a great hunt.
It'll be a pure adrenaline series hunt. Again, this, go ahead.
You were doing that to a fly. The big ETV.
Okay. Look at that, huh? Look at the size of their whitetail up here. There's some big whitetail, eh?
Sure. Right. Back up a little bit, I think we need to on this bear.
I hope you shoot a muskrat.
You better back up to the border.
Hey, Mom! Seeing money! I'm out!
When I got my bear, little did I know Lynn was already back at the lodge eating, what was it, like your 4th meal of the day?
4th meal. 4th meal.
I had to throw that in there.